African hunting dogs, also known as wild dogs, are among the most efficient, highly coordinated, and socially complex predators in the entire African savanna ecosystem. Unlike many solitary hunters, wild dogs rely almost entirely on teamwork and precise communication to survive in a landscape filled with competition and danger. Packs can vary greatly in size, ranging from just a handful of individuals to more than 20. But regardless of size, the way they organize themselves is what truly sets them apart. Each member has a role, from experienced hunters to younger, learning pups, and the structure of the pack determines the success or failure of everything from hunts to pup survival. At the top of every pack sits the alpha female, the undisputed leader whose authority is recognized through subtle but powerful signals of dominance. Her decisions affect everything, from hunting routes to den selection, and her status is maintained through careful observation of submission cues and pack etiquette. Alongside her is the beta female, often her sister or close relative, who occupies a critical support role. The beta female helps maintain cohesion and stability within the group, but she must never openly challenge the alpha's authority. Tensions, however, are inevitable when reproductive rights are involved. If a beta female becomes pregnant, it can spark intense conflict, as only the alpha female is normally allowed to breed, ensuring that resources and attention are focused on her own offspring. Packs operate with an extraordinary degree of social bonding, a trait reinforced through a variety of behaviors including cooperative hunting, scent marking, and intricate denning practices. The alpha female's influence extends far beyond just who gets to breed. She carefully regulates interactions within the pack, ensuring that dominance and submission behaviors are respected, disputes are minimized, and the younger or weaker members are guided and protected. Alpha females often practice reproductive suppression, preventing subordinate females from breeding, but nature sometimes intervenes in unpredictable ways. On rare occasions, beta females attempt to rear their own pups, leading to dramatic confrontations over territory, maternal instincts, and the protection of young. In one extraordinary situation, an alpha female has been observed taking over her sister's litter in an event known as puppy napping. By temporarily relocating and controlling the beta female's pups, she asserts her dominance while simultaneously safeguarding her own offspring from potential neglect or competition. What makes African hunting dogs truly exceptional, however, is their approach to hunting. Unlike solitary predators, they rely on highly coordinated teamwork to bring down prey. Employing tactics that resemble strategic planning, they drive agile prey such as Thompson's gazelle, Talpi, and wildebeest across vast plains, exploiting every member's stamina and endurance. Capable of reaching speeds up to 30 miles per hour, they sustain these long-distance pursuits over miles, often isolating weak, sick, or young individuals to minimize risk and maximize efficiency. Every member plays a vital role, from cutting off escape routes to tracking scents and signaling each other through vocalizations and body language. Yet, even in their brilliance, hunting dogs are not without competition. Their most formidable rivals include spotted hyena clans and lions, both of which are capable of outnumbering or overpowering them under certain circumstances. Hyenas, led by dominant females, share many social and hunting traits with wild dogs, including cooperative strategies and clan-based defense. Lions, on the other hand, often rely on kleptoparasitism, stealing kills from others rather than hunting themselves to conserve energy. This interspecific competition means wild dogs must remain alert at all times, balancing the energy cost of hunting with the constant threat of losing their hard-earned prey. Territoriality is another cornerstone of wild dog society. Alpha pairs actively mark their boundaries using scent marking, and these signals are reinforced by beta and male pack members. This ensures that intruders are discouraged from encroaching and that pack hierarchy is consistently respected. It is not merely a matter of pride. Maintaining clear territorial boundaries reduces internal conflict and prevents unnecessary confrontations with rival packs or other predators. Within the pack itself, the alpha female's influence permeates every aspect of daily life. She orchestrates social interactions, manages dominance and submission displays, and makes critical decisions during high-stakes moments, such as when pups are being raised or when the den is threatened by predators. Her leadership is both subtle and absolute, blending diplomacy with authority in a way that ensures the pack remains one of the most efficient and resilient predator units on the African plains. Denning behavior is absolutely crucial for the survival and development of wild dog pups. A den is far more than a simple shelter. It is a carefully chosen sanctuary that offers protection from predators, harsh weather, and other environmental hazards. Pups depend almost entirely on regurgitation from adult pack members for nourishment during their earliest weeks, a remarkable display of cooperative care that reinforces social bonds within the pack. Adults carefully divide their energy, ensuring that even the youngest pups receive enough food to grow strong and healthy. Subordinate females, such as Blanca, the niece of the alpha female, play an essential role in this process. While she cannot challenge the alpha for reproductive rights, Blanca and other subordinates satisfy their maternal instincts by helping feed, groom, and watch over the pups. This not only allows her to gain experience and strengthen her bonds within the pack, but also ensures that the alpha's litter has additional guardians. As the pups grow, weaning occurs gradually, with solid food introduced in small amounts. During this period, older pups begin observing the adults, learning the complex skills they will one day need for survival, including cooperative hunting techniques, territorial defense, and subtle social communication cues. The predator-prey dynamics of the African savanna are intimately tied to the hunting dog's way of life. The annual wildebeest migration transforms the plains into a landscape of opportunity and risk. Herds of wildebeest, zebra, topi, and Thompson's gazelle scatter across vast distances, creating a temporary abundance of vulnerable prey. The alpha female orchestrates hunts with extraordinary precision, coordinating the pack to isolate weak, sick, or young individuals while keeping her own pups safe in the den. Even minor threats, such as a lone spotted hyena attempting to sneak a meal from the den, are met with immediate and coordinated defense. Pack members will encircle the den, vocalize warnings, and even engage the intruder directly if necessary, demonstrating a level of social strategy and protective instinct rarely seen in other predator species. African hunting dogs are inherently nomadic, constantly moving across their territory to locate fresh prey and avoid overexploiting any one area. Their mobility is complemented by a complex social structure that allows for astonishing levels of cooperation. Hunts, denning, pup rearing, and defense are all tightly coordinated, requiring communication, trust, and adherence to pack hierarchy. The alpha and beta females maintain dominance and manage reproductive roles, while attentive males and nurturing subordinates reinforce social cohesion and facilitate the survival of the entire group. This structure, though rigid in some aspects, allows flexibility and adaptability in response to environmental challenges, predation pressure, and the needs of the pups. Despite their remarkable social organization and hunting prowess, African hunting dogs remain endangered. Habitat loss, human encroachment, disease, and competition from other predators all threaten their survival. Yet within the boundaries of their packs, these animals exemplify one of nature's most sophisticated predator societies. Each hunt, each territorial patrol, and each denning session is a study in efficiency, strategy, and survival. Alpha and beta females, alongside their supportive subordinates, demonstrate the delicate balance of dominance, submission, and social bonding, creating a system that is as beautiful as it is deadly. Life inside a wild dog pack is dramatic, unforgiving, and breathtakingly efficient, a constant struggle between the instincts to hunt, protect, and survive. The bonds formed within the pack, the hierarchies observed, and the cooperation displayed all make African hunting dogs one of the most fascinating predator species on Earth. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the lives of wild dogs and found it informative, please do us a favor and subscribe to the channel for more explorations of nature's most incredible predators.